We are about helping people to do better in life. That is the easiest way to encapsulate what we're about. It starts with health, it moves into doing better as a human being and growing and developing, and then growing an income stream depending on what you're trying to accomplish, to have more freedom, to have more options, to explore other avenues in life. I mean, that's what we're all about, just helping people to do better. And I can say this right up front, unequivocally, this is the highest integrity business model you will ever see. As a matter of fact, I think this is the highest integrity organization I personally have ever seen in, oh my gosh, in 40 years in being in business at this point, and 36 years of being in a home business environment. And not only is our business model of the highest integrity possible, but so are our products. Our products are so good, they could only be sold either through a practitioner or person to person. And the company obviously chose person to person, but they did do practitioner for decades before opening Life Plus and creating this very, very unique referral marketing business model. And so I'm going to go immediately right to that just for a second, in case you're not really clear about our business model. Now, there is a video that I did that's in the Facebook group. It's also on YouTube about what referral marketing really is. But I'll show you this really, really quickly, just so you have an understanding. This is one of my fancy little hand-aids here. The way referral marketing works is you have the company, and by definition, we are all customers. We are all customers of the company who have the right, because we choose to, without having to pay a fee, to also be able to refer these products and earn an income. And so we can set up a shop and refer someone else to the company who orders direct from the company at the same price that we get our products for. They do not have to pay a fee to have the right. That is a true, pure referral. Nobody else that I'm aware of who has done anything sustainable on the planet works like this. But this is our entire business model. It's predicated on helping others as the means to help yourself, which is why it's such a high integrity model, because it's completely fair in all regards. Everybody has the same opportunity. Everybody pays the same price. Nobody has an advantage over anyone else. And I personally think that's just magical. So that's one aspect of it. I'm going to share my screen really quick and show you a document. I'm going to end up sharing my screen a lot, but I'll show you this particular document to start because it encapsulates what I'm talking about. It's a document that if you haven't seen, you should get really familiar with. And it's called the Almost Perfect Business Document. Because if you just look at, there's a lot more to this, and I'm going to show you right here. But if you just look at some of these, you would call them features, but they're also benefits, which is a unique thing when a feature is actually a benefit. But there's no sign-up fees, no renewal fees, no website fees, no back office fees, no international fees. If you've never been in the home business space before, that might not mean anything to you. And if you have, then you'll know exactly how rare that is. That's just not done. And then obviously you don't inventory everything or anything, and you don't have any paperwork. There's a free online tracking platform. You don't take any financial risk. Your shop is free. Your onboarding website is free. And then these are really important. We don't push you. We serve you. We don't try to tell you how you should work and at what speed. That's up to you. And we're going to support that, not pressure you to do more. That's not the nature of how we work. Pressure is a selfish act. Right? Anytime somebody tries to pressure you, and everybody knows what pressure feels like, that means they're trying to get you to do something because they want you to do it. That's not what we're about. We're about serving what you are trying to accomplish. And then this little nugget here, the tax advantages. Even though you have no investment from a business perspective, you're just using products that once you understand them, you would use them anyway. You can take advantage of the tax advantages that are afforded people who have a home business. And there is a video that explains a little bit of this in the Facebook group. And then I'll pop down to here. It's helping others focus. We do not benefit unless someone else benefits. That's the way our model works. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. That document, I'm going to show you where it lives, because that's a document you want to get familiar with and that you'll use. So how you work this is very, very simple. Essentially, and if I break it down to a really, oh, that's the wrong one. If I break it down to a really simple example, right? You make a connection and invite someone to learn, and then you share your story. Everybody can do that, right? It's a normal thing to do. And then you share information and you follow up. And the people that want to take a step, you serve. That's called the process. And that's in videos, it's in books. It's the key to this is not skill. It's not your background. It's nothing. It's being a good human. If you can be nice and you can be honest and operate with integrity, and you can be yourself, and you can have respect for whatever anyone decides, then you can be very successful at this just by consistently opening the door, because what you are offering is so good at a time that there is such great need and what is becoming a heightened awareness in the United States in particular about the need for ways to help yourself from a health perspective outside of the traditional means. You couldn't be getting involved at a better time from an environment standpoint, but also just from a company standpoint, because we really are just building the United States now, and we are quickly moving from it, picking up speed, as they say. In the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to become very large in the United States, and you have a chance to be at the beginning of that, depending on what it is you want, right? So again, our role is not to try to make you do something for us. It's about supporting what you want to accomplish. And so, maybe you'd like to have your own shop and just earn enough extra income by referring the products to other people to pay for your own products. Lots of people do that. Or perhaps you want to earn another $300 to $500 a month. 80% of the population, that would be a godsend to them. And that's not difficult. You get a shop. We have all the tools, as you'll see. We have an incredibly simple system to work in, as you'll see. And all you got to do is follow the steps of what works. And if you want to grow something significant, like myself or several of the other people who are developing businesses right now, where you literally can call your own shot about what you want to be doing with your life within a few years, you got to put some sweat equity into it and work consistently. It's not nothing. This is of deep value, and nothing of deep value just happens. You have to be consistent in the way you apply yourself. But what kind of possibility you have here it's almost beyond what you might understand. I'm just telling you that, because we're not raised in a culture that teaches this or even teaches the possibility of this kind of way of living once you've built it. And again, I know deeply because I've been living this free lifestyle for 3 decades. And this has been the reason.